Hello all, Beto here. Welcome to the pros and cons of Arena 3. So this one's going to get slightly more interesting. Obviously, new troops every arena, but this is certainly, my members are really getting excited with this arena. They're starting to unlock like the cannon, the barb, the rocket, the barbarian hut, the rage spell. This is where the gameplay starts to change in the game, especially if you get an Expo. Some people are really using that offensively, the Expo, but I don't want to go into too much about that. But this is where your clan members are really going to start to help you level up some important cards. Then Barbarians are used at all levels after sort of Arena 3, 4, 5 and 6. You'll see them, some of the top players in the game so far, using the Barbarians and the Barbarian huts. Really vital. And because the Barbarians are a common card, they're easy to get. And obviously to level up as well, the Barbarian hut is a rare, so therefore it's a little bit harder to get, but you can still get up to level 2 pretty easy. So let's get into these units and let's talk about them a little bit. So I've not really used the cannon too much. Obviously it does only shoot ground troops, so anything airborne will definitely take it apart. So bear in mind, of course, using that the same way I said in a previous episode about the bomb tower, or the tombstone goblin hut. Just place it a little bit forward past the towers, and obviously they'll attack that first. You could even be very clever and maybe put it before the river, but then again you got problem from goblins and bombers. They'll be able to shoot across the water to hit it, so maybe bring it down by 2 or 3 tiles from the water, so as soon as they come either side of the walkway, left or right, your cannon will be able to take it on. The radius isn't that great, but of course it does only shoot ground, so it doesn't matter. So obviously that is weak against air troops, minions, baby dragons. It can be taken on by a P.E.K.K.A, Prince, that sort of thing will do high damage to it. So there's not much really to say about this, apart from it defends your base. It does okay. I wouldn't rate it too much, wouldn't go out worrying about trying to get the cannon, but you'll get it because it's a common card anyway. And let's go on to, as I just said, the Barbarians. Now, the Barbarians, you might think from Clash of Clans, relatively squishy, easy to destroy. Not on this game. These Barbarians, 310 hit points, 75 damage, 50 on a tower. They are absolutely tanky, and there is 4 of them. So obviously, dealing damage to units, that's 300 damage per second. And obviously, they're not going to go down too quick neither. They are extremely tanky and obviously spread out over 4 barbarians, so therefore something like a musketeer, a witch, a wizard, a bomber will be able to take them out. Anything from, obviously they're weak against air troops, so a baby dragon, minions take them out quite quick because the damage amounts up between 3 minions as well. They are really good to have on your team. If you get them, do level them up. Request those cards if your clan allows you to, but obviously don't forget to donate as well, because it helps every single person out, and you can get up to 10 cards. And if it only costs you, I don't know, 1 card, 5 cards, then you've got 5 cards spare. Make sure you give them to your clanmates, because they're really going to need them. So let's get off the Barbarians. They are the most exciting part to me in this little group here. We've got the rocket. Now the rocket is really pricey at 6 elixir, but the area damage is 700 and 350 on a crown tower at level, what level, Mike? Level 1. Yeah, level 1. Absolutely. It is a beast. That's the best way to word it. It's a beast. The radius is 2, so you've got to be spot on with your aiming with this. If you're worried about, your aim's not that good on the game yet, go in the training ground. You know what? Just let your elixir, it doesn't matter if you win or lose, just let your elixir build up. And then point out where you want to and see how you go with it. So you can practice with it. Don't matter if you win or lose. Hold on a second, you've got to see to my dog. Sorry about that. So yeah, this, I've seen even high level gameplay, people are using this right near the end when it's sort of no towers are down, the tower's really low on health. They won't show you the rocket the whole game, and all of a sudden you think, man, they've not been using the 8 cards, they've only been using like 6 or 7. They'll pull this rocket out and absolutely destroy the last bit of health of your tower and win the game. So don't necessarily just keep using the rocket. Keep it there as a secret card that your enemy doesn't know that you have. As when you use it at the end, it'll be too late for them anyway. So you can use it like that. So let's move on to the next one. And finally, just as I said, the Barbarian hut. It's a 7 elixir. Now the problem with that is the price. 7 elixir, it is a lot. It lasts for 60 seconds. Spawn speed is every 14 seconds. 3 barbarians, sorry, it's barbarian level 3 will keep coming out. 1,000 hit points, so it's quite tanky. This is level 1. Deploy time 1 second. Obviously, same again, a rocket fireball. Arrows will do damage to the barbarian hut. But of course, it keeps spawning barbarians, and if you can use barbarian hut with barbarians, maybe I don't know, a bomber, a musketeer, a witch, this little deck becomes really hard to beat, because as I said before, them barbarians are tanky by themselves, but then you've got these little guys coming out as well to aid your barbarians as well. So once you've got that deployed, I know it's a lot of elixir, but then you don't have to worry about 7 elixir for another minute. So just keep using the cards that you have. So again, experiment on this card and see how you find it. I personally hate using it myself. It just seems like too much elixir, and I can't seem to work it well myself. Same thing again, if there's a giant or something to that effect that attacks defenses, hogs, balloons, just place it. Most people place it on the bottom left or bottom right of their towers, but if you are under pressure, you don't have much else to combat something, just place the barbarian hut there and it'll be able to take that out. So that's going to be enough in the barbarian hut. We've gone on for that for a little bit too long now, that and the barbs. Really exciting cards. And here we have the rage spell. So it lasts for 10 seconds at level 1. The radius is 5, it is really big. But some of my members said they can't believe how big the radius is of the rage spell. It is ridiculous. I think it goes from maybe from the point of their side of the bridge, just about, onto maybe halfway on the crown tower. I could be wrong a little bit, but it's thereabouts. It is a massive round radius. Obviously, there it says increases troop movement and attack speed by 35%. Troop buildings and summoners deploy troops faster. Charge! So let's charge on to our next unit, which is the Expo. This one, I'm not going to start stating my personal feelings towards this unit. I am just going to commentate about the unit. So 6 elixir, pretty pricey. Nice towers you got there. Would be a shame if this Expo whittled it down from this side of the arena. So it has 1,000 hit points, which is a really tanky defensive building. Damage per second 66, 20 damage as well. Hit speed is 0.3 seconds, so it is rapid, absolute rapid. That is soon going to man up. And lifetime is, I think it got nerfed from 60 down to 40. I could be wrong. Deploy time is 3 seconds, so it is quite a long time to deploy. But people are using this at the moment offensively because of the radius of it. The range, there you go, is 13, so it is quite a big range, and you can deploy it from just about your own side of the water and be able to hit both towers if you really wanted to. But of course, then you'll be in range for them shooting you across the water. But most people put it on one side, either left or right, and defend it like you wouldn't believe. So that's all I can really say about the Expo. It shoots air and ground. Weaknesses, fireball, rockets, that sort of thing will combat it, but won't destroy it. You can try and use little troops, big troops to try and get the health down. Maybe a giant will get distracted by a giant as well. But because of the HP, it's really tanky and it's hard to combat. So we're going to end the episode with that unit. I hope this helped you out a little bit more deciding what you want to get and what you want to use. So thanks for watching all, and bye for now.